Time now for an update from Fox Carolina News and Fox Carolina Weather. Weather rates certified most accurate.
A good Monday afternoon. I'm Cody Alcorn. Well, after a busy weekend following a number of protests throughout the state, we are getting some numbers from people arrested and also how many officers were hurt from some of those peaceful protests that turned violent. We're going to head to foxcarolina.com. We have several stories on the protests throughout the state. One of them, though, South Carolina regrouping after some of those protests did turn violent. Just getting some numbers here. A lot of the injured officers, almost all of them, came out of Columbia. No one was critically hurt, but at least 12 officers hurt. And we're told more than 110 people were arrested between Columbia, Charleston, and Myrtle Beach protests. Just getting some of those numbers in. We've just learned, too, from Greenville Police, they arrested 15 people over the weekend. Spartanburg saying they arrested 3 there during protest. And breaking news this afternoon, an independent autopsy shows George Floyd died from asphyxiation from sustained pressure to his neck and back during that arrest last week in Minneapolis, which of course has now sparked protest throughout the country. Now, in the charging documents, it showed that the officer who has now been charged with third-degree murder, Derek Chauvin, had his knee on Floyd's neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. And 2 minutes and 53 seconds after Floyd was unresponsive, the knee remained on the neck. Also, from the South Carolina Attorney General's office today, after these protests following Floyd's death, he says he is working with local solicitors, local police, and other law enforcement agencies to make sure that these rallies, the protesters, are protected. And of course, those who turned violent will be prosecuted. We have his entire statement again right there at foxcarolina.com. Well, it was a beautiful start to the day, a nice afternoon, and Ben Dorenbach in this afternoon. So Ben, is this weather going to keep up this week?
Well, to some extent, yes. It'll get warmer, though, very gradually. Tomorrow, we're looking at a solid about 5 to 10 degree temperature hike. We're talking lower to middle 80s for afternoon highs. A bit cool in the mornings with morning lows in the middle and upper 50s. But we'll be back to close to 90-degree heat by Wednesday. And then by the end of the week, we'll have the return of those scattered afternoon and evening thunderstorms with the heat and humidity building in our area. We're also tracking the tropics with potential development in the Gulf of Mexico, too. We'll have the latest on that coming up at 4 and 5. And, of course, again at 10:11 on the Fox Carolina News app and all of our social media platforms. So stay safe and have a good one.